everyone, welcome to Pilates Therapy. You're with Sylvia. I am going to do a requested exercise snack today. I've got some clients who like doing some mini classes when they're not in classes with me, and some of them have got their circles and they would like to do some classes with circles. The point of having props is basically to emphasize and make our muscles work in a slightly different way, or we might align ourselves in a different way, or it might help us to work a little bit slower. So you can do all of the exercises without the circle. So if you don't have a circle, there are some things that you might be able to change the circle to a ball for the pushing sensation. So you might want to play around with the exercises and see how you go. So we're going to start off with us sitting down. Our circle is going to be out by our side. So we've got wide legs. Okay, so I'll set up this way. Might be able to see better. We've got wide legs. We're going to have our circle out to the side. Okay. And then our other arm is out. Sorry, setup is wrong. We're going to start with our T arms. We're going to twist. We're going to bring our hand out to the side, and then you're going to push down 3 times and come back up to that strong T. Twist, push, 1, 2, 3, and come back. Your other arm should be coming behind you. Pull the palm up and try and get it as far up and as far back as you can. Okay, so twist and back. 2, 3, up. Nice deep breath. And we've got one more left on this side. And then swap arms. Nice strong T. Sit on your sit bones. Sit and feel like you've got a spring pulling up from your head. Okay, across. Nice strong arms. Put the hand thing down. Pull the arm behind. 3. And for those who have done mat Pilates before, this is very similar to doing your saw. So instead of doing that cutting motion and sort of that pull down, we're doing a push down. So a slightly different exercise, but very similar to what you may have done before. And last one, strong. Okay, we're going to stay seated. You can choose to have wide legs or narrow legs. It doesn't matter with this one. Okay, our hands are going to go inside of our circle. So if you're going to watch like me, you might have your circle a little bit lower or a little bit higher. You've just got to work out where it is that you want to have it. Arms go up to the sky. We've got our halo on. Okay, and we are going to twist and then twist your arms back, center, turn or twist your arms back to center. Twist your body, twist your arms back to center. So you're twisting away. Twist to the side, twist away, look behind you. Twist a little bit more. It just gets you to go that little bit more. And one more on each side. Twist a bit more. And twist and a little bit more. And come back. Okay, bring our circle in. You can do this one, legs wide, legs together. You can have them slightly bent if that feels better, cross-legged. It does not matter. It depends on how you are, where you like sitting. Again, sitting nice and tall. We've got our circle in at our chest. We're going to just do some squeezes. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. We're trying to go slowly in and out. Okay, we don't want the circle to be jolting. Slow, smooth, in, hold, come out. And we want to try and do that smooth coming in together, not sort of wobbling all over the place. We're trying to control the circle. Hold that squeeze. Come out. Come in. Release. Squeeze your circle. Go out. And back in. Squeeze. And back in. Okay. Change. We've got our little halo has slipped. Okay, so we're holding it. It's not really firm. We're not squeezing. It's just there. We're just going up and down. And next time we're going to go up, we're going to add some pulses up and squeeze, 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 come back down. Another round, up, squeeze, 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 back down. Up, squeeze, 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 and back down. Last one, going up, squeeze, 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 and come on down. So you can probably work out if you had a cushion or a ball during those first few exercises, it's really too easy to swap it around to something that you'd have in your house. Okay, the next one we're going to be doing is our roll over. So we're going to sit nice and long. So if you've done mat Pilates, we're going to just have our circle in here. If you've done a roll over before, sorry, a roll up, we'll just roll up, we won't roll over. Okay, we're going to have you trying to push your circle to the floor through and come back down. And then chin to chest, and we're trying to roll. So basically, the circle is helping you keep that nice rounded spine and back down. Nice and slow and controlled. Using your breath. The slower you go, the more control you have, the more that your muscles are working than if you're doing it quickly. If you're doing quickly, then it's this momentum, it's not your muscles working so much. Last one. Okay. And then we are going to roll onto our stomach. This is a little tip for you. We are going to do some push-ups. Now, you can do these on your knees, but give full push-ups a go with having your circle under for support. It is one of the only ways that I can do a full push-up without struggling. And, you know, after a while, you think that you'd be able to do a push-up, but I still can't do full push-ups very well. Your circle is going to go on your chest. Okay, you can have it that way. You can have it sitting under and go that way. I like doing it this way. Everyone has their way of doing it. We're going to bring our circle onto the floor. So we're going to set up for a push-up. So you can go onto your knees, like I said, okay? And we are just going to bring our head and chest down to the floor. And try and get those elbows to come back. So if you're not used to doing push-ups, you might start here. Do that 5 to 10. But please give the full push-up a go. So go up onto your toes and try and do a couple of full-on ones. Just that support helps you with the raising coming up and down. Okay, that's our next exercise. Then we are going to come onto our back, lying down. We are going to bring your circle between your knee, so bring your leg up into tabletop, circle and your elbow, and try and bring and have your hand behind your head and bringing your head and chest up. Okay, your other leg is going to be doing the moving. So we're holding that, we've got a slight squeeze, and then we do our toe taps. Now, if you want, instead of doing it a toe tap, if you are wanting to challenge yourself, do it as a straight leg lift. One more. Bring that in. And that, because you're up higher, everything is on, we're adding a little bit of a squeeze. I feel it in my upper abs more. Some people might feel it in a slightly different place. That's why I don't like saying you will feel it here, but that is where I feel it. I feel it above and the top part of my abs. Into the other side. Set yourself up. Leg in tabletop. Okay, hands behind your head. Okay, lifting up. That other leg is the one that's moving. You might start just doing toe taps, lifting that leg up and down, bent. We've got that slight squeeze in our circle. Or if you want to make it harder, straight legs. One more. Bring that in. If you've done Pilates before, you know, working your abs, just having that little in between, like a windscreen wiper, will help you. Okay. We're going to bring our circle between our knees. Okay, so you're going to need to have your feet as wide as you need to have your circle between your legs. We have a slight squeeze. Okay, so I can't pull it out easily, but it's not a squeeze. Okay, feel the difference. Have your arms out into T. Do some squeezing. Squeeze. You'll feel that your core muscles sort of suck up and engage as you squeeze in. And then we're going to start adding our bridging. Okay, so we've got that circle between our legs. We're going to bring our bridge up. Squeeze, release, bridge down. Bring it up. Squeeze, release, back down. We're not squeezing and releasing quickly. We're going slowly. Make it harder for yourself. Bring those arms up. Last one. Next time we go up, I'm going to get you to hold a squeeze. Bring it up. Squeeze and hold. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that squeeze. Bring your bridge down. Keep that squeeze going up and down. So we're not releasing. We're still bridging with that squeeze. Okay, we're up. We release. We come down. Release that circle. Okay, we're going to come up for our last little exercise. Same sort of setup as before, but instead of it being same side elbow and knee, we're doing opposite. So bring your leg up, hands behind your head. Opposite elbow is coming this time, and we are going to be extending that leg. So bring the other leg into tabletop. Kick out, back in. Tabletop extension. Now, you can kick your leg up to the sky. So you can do it this way. That's a little bit easier. A little bit harder. Kicking it down lower makes that a little bit harder. Just like before, we've got that squeeze on our circle. Not too much. So kick out, back to tabletop. Kick out, back to tabletop. Last one. Bring it in and release. Circle, opposite elbow, hands behind our head. We've got your head up, so you've got that crunch. We're working our obliques today. And then bring that leg up and kick it out. And kick it in. and out. We've got that slight squeeze. So I shouldn't be able to move that circle. If I walked around, I shouldn't be able to grab it too easily. Kick out where you feel like you're more comfortable. Up to the ceiling is easier. Down to the floor is harder. You have another 3, 2, last one. And bring that in. Release that circle. Have those windscreen wipers. I know I need it. And that is our little taster of using your magic circle. But as I said, for nearly all of those exercises, if you used a cushion or a ball, you'd be able to get similar-ish sorts of feelings. So play around with it at home if you don't have a circle, or just try and do most of the exercises without. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe. If you subscribe, it means that if I drop another video, you will get notified of a new video coming out. And hopefully I will see you around some other time. Bye for now.